ओके फ्रेंड्स, जैसा कि मैंने क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 to 15 पीजीटी फिज़िक्स 2021 ऑलरेडी सोल्यूशन डाल दिया है और क्वेश्चन नंबर 51 to 65 भी ऑलरेडी मैंने डाल रखा है. सो प्लीज चेक इट एंड लेट अस स्टार्ट फ्रॉम क्वेश्चन नंबर 16 to 50. Question number 16 is given that a coil having inductance 0.15 Henry and resistance 15 ohm is connected across a 220 volt 50 hertz line. Compute the current in the coil. So let us start with that. V should be what? Under root Vt square plus Vr square, and Vt value of Vt should be what? XL into I whole square and IR square. I will be taken as a common, so we will get under root XL square plus R square. XL is what? XL, it means L into omega, where omega is angular momentum and its value is what? 2 pi f. So finally at the place of XL we can write 2 pi fl. So whenever I have kept it, I have got this one. By putting all these value, its result will come 4.45 angstrom. So its value will be what? Sorry, ampere. 4.45 ampere. It is a current. So its right option is what? First, A. It means 16 का correct answer है A. Let us start with question number 17. As we are knowing, V is what? V is equal to pi r square L. So V is directly proportional to what? L. So del V upon V is also proportional to what? Del L upon L. So its correct option is C. Question number 17, correct option C. Come on students, take care. This is the booklet series C answer, whatever I have given. Now question number 18. A driven forced harmonic oscillator has settled down to a steady state of oscillation. In a steady state, the ratio of average power absorbed and average power dissipated will be. As we are knowing, harmonic oscillator में होता क्या है? Whatever the average power absorbed, the same power has been dissipated. Means what? Nothing has been spent anywhere else. So average power और average dissipated power both दोनों के दोनों सेम होते हैं, तो सेम वैल्यू का रेशियो क्या हो जाएगा? 1. सो इट्स ऑप्शन विल बी व्हाट? सी. 18 का करेक्ट ऑप्शन है सी. नाउ कम टू द क्वेश्चन नंबर 19. इज द डायरेक्ट question asking, it has been directly asked question. The function of a detector is to demodulate the modulated carrier wave and the steps for the process are. As we are knowing, there are 3 steps for demodulation. Demodulation के 3 steps होते हैं. First is what? Rectification, second low pass filtering, and third is amplification, in which 2 options has been given. In which option? Option number C, rectification and filtering. So 19, it will be C. Come to the question number 20. Let us see question number 20. It has been also directly. I am getting confused something. I having some problem in this. So please check it. But according to me, cosmic rays or proton का कोई connection नहीं है. So on the basis of that, I have given the answer D. 20. Question number 20. Option is D. According to me, but it is confusion. There is some confusion in it. So please check it by yourself. आप खुद से भी check कर ले थोड़ा. Question number 21. A spherical body with radius 12 centimeter. Radius 12 centimeter. Radiates 450 watt. Means first power is given 450 watt. At 500 Kelvin, means first temperature has been given 500 Kelvin. Now it is said to be in this question, if the radius were half, means second radius will be half of first, so R1 by 2 I have written, and the temperature doubled, means second temperature is doubled of first, so T2, at the place of T2 we can write down 2T1. So come to the point. P1 is what? Sigma A1 T to the power 4, and P2 should be sigma A2 T2 to the power 4. So come on, by taking ratio of P2 by P1, we are getting what? A2 by A1 T2 by T1 power 4. As we are knowing, A is what? Pi r. A is equal to pi r square. So at the place of A2, pi r2 square. At the place of A1, pi r1 square. pi has been cancelled, so finally we will get r2 by r1 whole square and t2 by t1 power 4. Now since this is the value of p2 by p1, so p2 is equal to p1 will be cross multiplied here, so p1 r2 by r1 square t2 by t1 power 4. By putting all these values we are getting 1800 watt, so its correct option is what? D. Next, question number 23. Check it by yourself. The mean separation of 2 points on moon that can be resolved by a 500 centimeter telescope aperture is. Distance of the moon is this. Eye is most sensitive to wavelength 5500 angstrom. I have solved this. According to me, I have got 53.6. But even then, you just check it firstly. 53.6 means C. But there is some confusion, so I haven't given this answer. One more thing, question number 22 मैंने छोड़ दिया, 23 का मैंने बता दिया. कंफ्यूजन है इसमें थोड़ा, आप चेक कर ले इसको. क्वेश्चन नंबर 22 में आते हैं. 22 गिवन है a 200 millimeter long polarimeter tube containing 48 centimeter cube of sugar solution produces an optical rotation at 11 degree when placed in a polarimeter and in front of white light. If the specific rotation of sugar solution is 66 degree, sugar solution का specific rotation given is 66 degree, the amount of sugar contained in the tube in form of solution is. Amount of sugar has been asked here. Specific rotation given 66. As we are knowing, W is equal to what? CB, and value of C is what? Theta upon LS, where L theta is what? Temperature given for the optical rotation, and L is what? Length of polarimeter tube, and S is what? Specific rotation. By putting all these values we are getting 4 gram. So for the question number 22, it will be, option will be what? D. Come to the question number 24. It has been given what? 4 equal point charges plus 4 microcoulomb are placed at 4 corners of a square that is 50 centimeter on a side. The force on any of the charges is. As we are knowing, 4 microcoulomb, 4 microcoulomb, 4, 4. All are positive. So what will be happen? Whatever the forces will be acting, that will be always outward. So due to this force, due to this charge, force will be acting in this direction, downward. F2 I have taken, and in this direction it will be what? F1 due to 4 microcoulomb, and due to this charge it will act against diagonal. Diagonal value will be a root 2, where A is what? Side of the square. So if charges has been, I have taken Q1, Q2. Let us take in Q1. For the F1, for F1 I am going to Q1, Q2. So K Q1, Q2, A square, where A is side. F2 again Q1, Q2, because all the values are same, so I have taken Q1, Q2 only. So in this direction, K Q1, Q2 by A square, again side is A, because it is a square, so all the sides are equal. Now by finding diagonal, side root 2, so it will be A root 2, and again with due to this charge it will be acting. FB I have taken K Q1 Q2, and by root 2 A whole square, so we will get 2A square. Now just see F1 and F2, F1 here and F2. So what it will be acting? For this we will get FR, which is resultant, and we are knowing for the vector resultant what we use. FR is equal to under root F1 square plus F2 square plus what? 2 F1 F2 cos theta. But theta is what? 90 degree. So by putting theta is equal to 90 degree, cos theta will become 0. So this one will become 0. So finally FR square is equal to what we can write? F1 square plus F2 square. So just see here, I have already taken FR square is equal to F1 square plus F2 square. Since both the values are same, so FR निकाल लिया ये, FR निकाला तो root 2 K Q1 Q2 by A square, and F3 already, which is acting against diagonally, 2A square, so it is 2A square. अब दोनों को ऐड करेंगे एफ नेट विल बी, क्योंकि क्या है आउटवर्ड सेम एक ही लाइन पे एक ही डायरेक्शन में, सो बोथ विल बी एडेड टुगेदर फॉर फाइंडिंग net force. So F net is equal to Fr plus F3. Fr is what? Resultant force for F1 and F2. So Fr plus F3 K Q1 Q2 by A square, and root 2 plus 1 by 2 will be common. Finally, this is the solution and we will get 1.10. And as we are seeing, the force, net force is acting outward. So what? Outward along diagonal, so option will be what? 24 का option हो गया D. Now come to us to question number 25. Let us see 25. What is question? Firstly check it. At constant pressure, the temperature of gas T at which root mean square velocity is twice its value at 0 degree Celsius H. Come on. Root mean square velocity under root 3 RT by M. Means what? Vrms is proportional to under root T. So V2 by V1 under root T2 by T1. By solving it, given दिया क्या हुआ है, जो दूसरी Vrms है that is 2 times of first, तो V2 is equal to 2V1, and first temperature is since 0 degree Celsius, so at the place of this we can write down 270. This has been converted 0 degree Celsius and plus 273, so in Kelvin 273 Kelvin. Now at the place of this, in putting in this equation all the value, 2v1 by v1 under root t2 by 273, v1 cancel. Again by squaring it, square करने पे 2 का square 4 under root cancel, t2 by 27. Finally we are getting 19 degrees Celsius. So 25 option will be what? D. Come on, come to the next question number 26. The displacement current arises due to, that is what? Time varying with electric field. So option will be D. This is the directly asked question. 27. The average binding energy per nucleon of most nuclei is of the order of, as we are knowing its value is what? MeV इसका order होता है, but its exact value is what? 8 MeV, which has not been given in the option. So maybe इसके marks सबको equally मिले. So we can say which is the right answer. अब किसी ने कुछ भी लगाया हो, अगर ये सही है तो you will get number for this. Question number 28. At the peak of the nuclear binding energy curve, both Z and N are even. दोनों के दोनों even होते हैं. So question number 28 option D. When a small solid sphere is, question number 29, sorry. When a small solid sphere is dropped in a viscous liquid, it finally acquires a uniform velocity which is called what? Terminal velocity. Which is called what? Terminal velocity. This is also the question which has been directly asked. So question number 29 का option हो गया B. Now let us see the question number 30. What has been asked here? The ratio of most probable speed and average speed of a gas enclosed in vessel is, as we are knowing, most probable speed is what? Under root 2 RT upon M, and average is what? Under root 8 RT upon pi M. So by finding average, पहले क्या किया हमने? एवरेज, सॉरी यहाँ पे कुछ मैंने गलती कर दी थी, डायरेक्टली बिना अंडर रूट कैंसिल किए ऐसे ले लिया था. यहाँ पे अंडर रूट लिया, फाइनली इसको स्क्वायर किया, स्क्वायर करने के बाद पाई बाई 4 मिला, स्क्वायर रूट लेने पे रूट पाई बाई 2. सो इट्स आंसर विल बी रूट पाई बाई 2. सो फाइनली आंसर व्हाट वी आर गेटिंग C. कम ऑन, कम टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. क्वेश्चन नंबर 31. क्वेश्चन नंबर 31. Okay, let us see. Question number 31. A galvanometer has a resistance of 80 ohm and deflects full scale for a potential of 20 MV across it. How large a series resistance is required to convert it to a 5 volt voltmeter? S is equal to what? G upon n minus 1. वैसे इसका हमें use नहीं करना है because we need the relation with R, resistance. So we will use this relation. R is equal to n minus 1 into G, where G is what? G is what? G is resistance of galvanometer 80 ohm, and n is what? N we are knowing, V maximum upon V, B of what? पोटेंशियल स्केल का पोटेंशियल जो कि डिफ्लेक्ट हुआ है. सो 5 अपॉन विच हैज़ बीन गिवन 20 मिली वोल्ट. तो 20 मिली वोल्ट को पहले कन्वर्ट कर लें. 20 into 10 to the power minus 3. V maximum has been given 5 volt, जो कि हमें अप्लाई करना है, इसको कन्वर्ट करना है, तो 5 वोल्ट, और जो पोटेंशियल स्केल पे है 20 into 10 to the power minus 3, because it has been given in milli. So 5000 upon 20, finally we are getting 250. So by putting the value of n, 250 minus 1 into 80, 249 into 80, we are getting 19,920, means 31 का ऑप्शन है, क्वेश्चन नंबर ऑप्शन है ऑप्शन नंबर डी. So this is the right option. Question number 32. The length of an object is measured as 1.526 meter, taking significant figures into account: the absolute error, relative error, and percentage error. As we are knowing, 1.526 absolute error is what? True value minus measured value, but it has not been mentioned. So directly we will take absolute error 0.01 meter. And relative error is what? Del L by L. So by putting it, we are getting this. And percentage error is what? Del L upon L into 100%. So finally we are getting this. So option will be B. Now question number 33. Question number 33. Sunlight is reflected from a lake. It's 100% polarized at any instant. The angle between the sun and horizon at that instant is, what has been given here? Tan P is equal to mu, where P is what? Polarization, and mu is what? Refractive index. P is equal to tan inverse mu. Finally we are getting this, tan 1.334 by 3, because light has been entered from what? Air to water. So 4 by 3, 1.33. Finally we are getting this. And now we have to find out what हमें निकालना था, angle between sun and horizon. तो phi is equal to what? 90 minus p. तो finally 36 degree 54 second. तो आंसर विल बी बी. 33 का ऑप्शन हो गया बी. नाउ कम टू द 34. 34 वैसे तो क्वेश्चन गलत है, अकॉर्डिंग टू मी इट शुड बी 2 and 2. For this, this will be taken as a complete one, this one will be taken 1, this one will be taken 1. So इसका जब निकालेंगे हम नेट, तो this we will get CS1 mu F Q CAB. According to me this is the wrong question. Firstly, even then just check it क्या होता है, हो सकता है सही भी हो, बट मुझे ऐसा लगता है गलत है. तो 34 का ए आ रहा है. फिर भी आप चेक कर लें, वैसे इसको कन्फ्यूज़न में मार्क कर लें. कन्फ्यूज़न. 35. A cube of aluminium of size 10 cm is subjected to a shearing force of 100 Newton. The top surface of the cube is displaced by 0.01 cm with respect to bottom. The value of modulus of rigidity is. Come on, see here. क्यूब जिस पे शेयरिंग फोर्स कैसे लग रहा है? 100 न्यूटन उसके टॉप पे लगा हुआ है, एड्स उसकी गिवन है, और ये मान लिया डिस्प्लेस होकर के ये डिस्प्लेसमेंट हुआ, और ये डिस्प्लेसमेंट होके ये एंगल, ये वाला क्यूब बन के आ रहा है. तो माना पहले वाले क्यूब के किसी साइड के साथ वो कैसा एंगल बना रहा है? थीटा. 100 न्यूटन का फोर्स था, और एड्स की वैल्यू कितनी हुई है? 10 सेंटीमीटर गिवन है. और डिस्प्लेसमेंट, ये जो एक्स डिस्प्लेसमेंट है दैट हैज़ बीन गिवन 0.01, एंड ईटा इज इक्वल टू व्हाट? पी बाई थीटा. और थीटा अगर वेरी वेरी स्मॉल हो, वेरी वेरी स्मॉल वैल्यू हो, तो थीटा इज इक्वल टू, एज वी आर नोइंग, थीटा इज इक्वल टू व्हाट? tan थीटा. एंड समटाइम जहाँ ज़रूरत पड़ती है वहाँ थीटा इज इक्वल टू sin थीटा, बट हियर वी हैव टू टेक व्हाट? थीटा इज इक्वल टू tan थीटा. एंड प्रेशर इट इज, सो एफ बाई ए एक्स अपॉन साइड. tan थीटा अगर निकालेंगे तो ये साइड हो गया, और ये आपका x, इसी के साथ एंगल है ना थीटा. तो x अपॉन ए. सो ए, और यहाँ पे चूँकि a था तो इस पूरे पोर्शन का एरिया क्या है? साइड स्क्वायर. सो साइड स्क्वायर ए कैंसिल, तो 100 अपॉन ए एक्स. फाइनली इसको सॉल्व करने पे 10 to the power 7 न्यूटन पर मीटर स्क्वायर. सो इट्स ऑप्शन विल बी 35 का ऑप्शन हो जाएगा सी. 35 का ऑप्शन हो गया सी. नाउ कम टू द क्वेश्चन नंबर 36 where I have done. So check it. 36. Question number 36. A dipole is formed by two charges of 5 microcoulomb and minus 5 microcoulomb at a distance of 8 mm. Find electric field at first a point 25 centimeter away from dipole center at its axis, and a point 20 centimeter away on a line perpendicular to the axis and passing through its center. As we are knowing, E is equal to what? 4 pi epsilon 2 p by r square. P is equal to what? Dipole moment q into 2l. So finally for the first we will put this and we will get the answer 4.6 into 10 to the power 4. We are getting 4.6 into 10 to the power 4 Newton per coulomb. So एक तो तरीका भी लगा सकते हैं कि अगर ये 4.6 है तो नेगेटिव तो है नहीं, पॉजिटिव है. सो सेकेंड ऑप्शन विल बी करेक्ट. तो 36 का बी हो गया. 36 का बी. 37 जो कि डायरेक्टली आस्क्ड क्वेश्चन है, सो मैंने डायरेक्टली लिखा हुआ. द क्रिटिकल एंगल इन मैक्सिमम इज मैक्सिमम व्हेन लाइट ट्रेवल्स फ्रॉम glass to water. So option will be C. 38 भी directly asked question है. Maximum